What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out DEGEN. So all my DEGENs, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuned in from. I appreciate it. So we got DEGEN here on the daily. Not the nicest looking chart, but you know what? Hey, we're back in the pattern. We're above the October open. Alright, we've technically made a higher low. From here to here, higher low. But I'll be honest, man. This candle is ugly. That's an ugly candle. That is an ugly candle. You're working on a 1, 2, 3. Right? We got to get 5 up. You're kind of lagging behind a little bit, just a little bit, right? You're at a $64 million market cap, so you're still tiny. So, I mean, nothing really has changed. You're still below all your EMAs. Okay, we got a date of end of October to make some kind of decision, right? And so right now, right, it's kind of looking meh. It's looking meh, right? We're talking about that bullish divergence. We got bullish divergence, right? So that's great. Bullish divergence on the Fu Manchu. We had bullish divergence on the RSI on the daily, right? Because this is a 2811. No, it wasn't. It was almost bullish divergence. We did have a lower low, but closing basis, it's not bullish divergence. You are above your moving average, but the moving average, see, I do like getting above the moving average, but when the moving average is looking like this, it just indicates that this move isn't as strong. Right, you want the moving average to be wrapping up like that. That's what you want. You want the moving average to be looking up with you right after a move, something like this, right? You get up, this thing starts to move up. Okay, so you don't want to do this where you're just up and this thing's still going down. That's not what you want. So that's just, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right, this candle looks like it might close today red, if I'm being honest. Isn't the greatest. So let's go into the 4-hour and let's take a look at what's going on. Let's look at some price action, right? Price action is always first. Price action is always first. So the fact that, you know, this whole, we were talking about that, this whole structure is invalidated. I don't know what this is, right? It's not a, I mean, it could be like your truncated fifth, because I was saying that this thing looks like it wanted to go down for one more. It never did. So truncated fifth, which is fine for me. Probably fine for the rest of the DEGEN gang. So we do look like, actually, we do have a 1, 2, 3 coming down in a fourth and possibly a fifth, right? Possibly a fifth, hopefully a fifth. Let's see if the targets line up. Why do I always, it's probably because it's the morning. I'm just still waking up, still haven't finished my coffee, you know, got to get into it. All right, so your 1, 2, right? Your 1, 2, you got just ate through this. Right, back tested what you typically see as resistance, your 886, positive. That's good. You came right up to your 886, or sorry, 1618, right? A little bit above it, but then you closed right above it, right? Sufficient. I actually like this move. I like the fact that you closed right below it, had this finishing touch, sat above it for at least one candle, bullish hammer. I know you came down, but the fact that you got to your 1618, right? So that means we can get up from 5. It means we're expecting at least one more wave to the upside. In terms of the correction, right? Let's just get the third wave correction, and then we can get the overall correction, right? Third wave correction, right? Because we'll do the overall correction once we're looking at a completed 5 waves. Then we can look, okay, 382, 0.5, 618, yada yada. In terms of this correction, I would like to see us stay above. I mean, just try to stay above 2949. I'm kind of sick and tired of the deep retracements, right? Tired of doing this, like coming all the way down like that. Like that's not going to keep cutting it, because then you gotta use a lot of your momentum just to get back up to your starting point, right? So not ideal, right? So this does look like I kind of want to go into I'm going to go into the smaller time frame to look at some levels, just so I can see more of a structure. I mean, 4 hour does look healthy. I do like the fact that you got above both and you're resetting before you even try to get to the overbought zone. Right? Don't make the attempt if you can't get into the overbought zone. Don't do it. Just don't. I mean, this, you kind of got away with it, but it really didn't last or do anything. You really didn't get overbought. I mean, let's just be real. Let's be real. You really didn't. Like, you kind of got overbought, and then you just tanked after. Right, kind of got overbought, and then just tanked. Kind of got overbought. Not really. This was definitely some bearish divergence, right? You're going down, and then you're going up, right? That was just, you knew you were gonna get some kind of pullback, but nonetheless. So if we're looking at this on the 4 hour, right? You do have a red dot on the Fu Manchu, but that's fine. You do have momentum. I would like to see us come down through here and then go. Right, so the next couple days, right? The next couple days, try to figure something out. Maybe finish today correcting. I mean, see, that's why I wanted to come into the smaller time frame. This is exactly why, because, right? Oh, dang it! Because look, we already got 3 waves down now. We got 3 waves down, so we could be starting the 5th wave today. You know, this is on the 2 hour chart. This is on the 2 hour chart. The chart ends in 5 minutes. So this could be it, right? This could be it in terms of our correction. All right, so you got your 1, 2, 3, 4, go up in 5, right? I mean, yeah, you're right above your 2, 3, 6. That's, I mean, it's a sufficient correction. It is. So if you got your low, your A wave right here, you reach for your 2618 of the A wave. I mean, in terms of the A to C ratio, that's a pretty steep ratio, right? Pretty steep ratio, if I'm being honest. We can pull it down a little bit down through there. It's not going to change much, right? It's not going to change much. Let's see through here. How high did your B wave get? Probably not very high at all. Yeah, not very high at all. Weak B wave. I mean, that explains it. You know, on this channel we talk about it, right? When you have predominantly, you know, this A wave is pretty weak. This A wave is pretty weak. But when it's followed up by a weak B wave, you're kind of just gearing up for a large dump on a C wave. Large dump on a C wave. So, you know, if you see a weak A wave and then all followed up by a weak B wave, expect something like that. If you get a weak A wave and then a strong B wave, then you can expect something like that, and then you go. You can expect it. These are all just probabilities, right? These are all probabilities. You just have a higher probability of getting a, you know, a wicked C wave when your A and B waves are just so weak. Okay. So in terms of, let's say this is the low. Let's say that is the low. Let's just have some fun, right? Say that's the low. Let's go from the low to the high, back down to the low. Let's just say that is the low. That 3-4, trying to get up to that 3-7 range. That would be very nice. That 3-7 range, you'd get above that 3-5 where we were kind of, you know, waiting to get this nasty drop, right? That would be very nice to get up through there. I can leave this on. I'll just leave this on here. We'll do that. Boom, boom. Right. To know that we're seeing higher prices. Let's close above this 3177. So come up here. Right. Come up here like this. Maybe you get like a candle or two or something, and then go. Right. It'd be even nicer. You know, it'd be even nicer to do. You come up through here like this, you come down like that, and then you go finish your fifth, get up here, get up through here, and then there's a whole bunch of possibilities once you get up through there, right? Whole bunch of possibilities. All right, this is just the micro. I mean, you could get all the way up. You could go all the way, I mean, extended fifth, and then you're like, okay, then the correction might be a little bit steeper than what we'd hope for. So, yeah, as of right now, you know, what we got 2 minutes left. I would like to see today close green. I would like to see today close green just to get this wave completed, right? Bitcoin's almost at 20. Wow, Bitcoin's almost at 120. That's crazy. All right, that's crazy. Wow. All right, we got above all the levels we marked out on Bitcoin. Just in case you don't watch the Bitcoin videos, I think they're important just because of what Bitcoin does. We do. All right, we had some levels through here. All right, some levels through here. We kind of struggled around it for a little bit, but once you cleared it, what do? You target the next level. All right, and then we got these levels up here. So, I mean, it's blue skies right now. We've broken out of this trend. All right, we kind of had this fake out down through there. It almost looks kind of like DEGEN, how you had this fake out, right? And in DEGEN, what are we doing on DEGEN? We can compare apples to apples, right? On DEGEN, we are looking for something like, right, we've got a 1, 2, 3. We're looking for this completed fourth wave move to the downside, and then you get your fifth wave. That's what we're looking for on DEGEN, right? And then you're gonna have to have a reset, right? I mean, Bitcoin's gonna have to have a reset sooner rather than later. I mean, yeah, you don't have bearish divergence. You keep having a higher RSI with a higher price, so it's looking very strong. I mean, Bitcoin's looking very strong. Stablecoin dominance is crashing again, so no complaints from me. All right, stablecoin dominance. If you're new to the channel, it's a foundational piece that I go over to look at the markets and what they're doing. All right, so as stablecoin dominance goes down, crypto goes up. Right? I mean, I know you can see a head and shoulders pattern, right? You got shoulder, you got a head, you got a shoulder, right? So that's very good. That's very, very, very good. So typically with that, you're going to come down to the reset level down through here, right? Because you got like that, something like that, and even through, something like that. Especially this big of one. It's a pretty big one, right? It's a pretty big one. So we're gonna see. You know, I'd really like to close down through. It's on the 4 hour. Oh, we already rated down to the 632, 627 levels. So just break down through. Whoa. Oh, because it just opened up a new candle. That's perfect. We want a green. We want green to start. You want green to start. Red to start for everything else, right? So this is about to drop another candle. I kind of just want to see the immediate reaction to the candle and what's going to happen, and then we can end the video. I did want to look at Bitcoin dominance, right? Bitcoin dominance. This did fall through, right? We were tracking this Bitcoin dominance. You know, you're just ascending up, reject, come back up, right? Reject. Okay. So we keep losing steam with Bitcoin dominance, which is beautiful, right? We need Bitcoin dominance to like keep making lower highs. Right, that's exactly what it's doing right now. It's just making some lower highs. All right, lower highs, so we need to make a lower low. So we need to come back down through here, like that. So essentially, that's Bitcoin dominance. I mean, you're still, but this is the 2 hour. This is 2 hour, so we can come like that, the 4 hour. Boom, a little bit easier to see. So this 20 EMA needs to come down through here like that. And then we're really rocking and rolling. One more thing for Bitcoin dominance, right? This is what I've been tracking for a while, right? This move. We've had a little bit of a hiccup, right? We're trying to get down below through here, reject, and then come down. But you know what? Potato, potato. As long as we're still in the range, we're still in the range. We're still doing good. This right here, once this happens, once this crosses down below, then we're really looking like, okay, something big is about to happen. So overall, yeah, that's what I got for DEGEN. I mean, you know, the weekly, we're coming up on a decision, right? We're at the lower end of the range, right? Every time we've been at the lower end of the range, right? What do? We bounced. What do? We bounced. What do? Hopefully bounce, right? So So yeah, that's what I got. So I really hope you liked the video. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Trying to get the channel to 500 subs, so please make sure when you look down you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Drop a comment on what you think is going to happen. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.